Yo, what's good guys? Welcome back to another video where today we're going to be speaking about transfers that have happened in the January transfer window, and I'm going to add some rumors at the end as well. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So first, we got Orsic to Southampton. Now this is a great signing for Southampton. The reason why is because Dynamo Zagreb, he single-handedly knocked out Spurs out of the Europa League. It was crazy actually. By himself, this guy just magically just scored against the goal he scored knocked them out, and that's it for them. And he always turns up in big games, as I said in that Spurs games. In the World Cup, he was pretty good off the bench when Perisic didn't start as well. And Southampton signed Orsic for £8 million. Now I think that's a absolute steal. And I'm excited to see how he plays in the Prem. So transfer number 2 is Weghorst to Man United. I'll be honest, I did not expect this transfer to happen, but I do think Ten Hag signed him because he wants to do something similar to what he did at Ajax with having Haller up top, and then he had the wingers like play around him. And Weghorst is a 6'6" striker, so if crosses are whipped in, you best believe he has the best chance to get to those crosses. And I'm interested in how Ten Hag will implement him into the Man United team. Now Gakpo to Liverpool. Personally, I do think Liverpool did need a midfielder, and they still do, but Gakpo is definitely a good signing. He popped off in the Eredivisie, did very well at PSV, and in the World Cup he did great as well. He'll definitely be a great player under Jurgen Klopp, and he's very good with shooting on both feet. As we saw in the World Cup, he scored with his left foot and curled it like top left. So class player, great signing I think. Now Mudryk to Chelsea. Now this is a transfer I wasn't too pleased with because Chelsea hijacked him from Arsenal, and for 100 million, that's a lot. But Mudryk is a great player, very fast. I didn't expect him to be that fast, great dribbling, and has a shot on him. So Mudryk, I never knew he was that fast, as I said before, and this transfer was pretty expensive, 100 mil. Arsenal wanted 40 mil at the start, and then they bid 75, but that wasn't enough, so Chelsea came in and bid 100 mil, and I'm excited to see how he does in the Premier League. So Joao Felix to Chelsea. Now this is on loan. I do rate Felix as a signing, and he's great technically, and he showed that in his first game. He basically ran the game for Chelsea. Up top, he was linking everyone up. Great player. He showed what he could do on his debut, as I said, and he also got sent off on his debut for quite a dangerous tackle, which means he's gonna miss the next 3 games. But I personally do think he will do very well at Chelsea. Now Alex Moreno to Aston Villa. Even though Aston Villa do have a left back who is Digne, they made this signing, and I was a bit confused because why would they want someone else instead of Digne, who's a decent left back? But after Moreno's first game, you can see why Unai Emery wanted him. He was great defensively and great offensively as well. He was pushing the ball up the pitch, creating chances, also great defensively. So I think he will do very well at Aston Villa. Now Jorginho Ruder to Leeds. Now this is a striker that Leeds signed from Hoffenheim. I think it's a great signing. Ruder came from Hoffenheim, as I said, and in my opinion, he will fit great into this team. He just needs to get some playing. He will definitely get that playing time, and hopefully we see him score some goals for this Leeds team, because they really do need it. They needed that position, a striker. So let's hope he shows what he's capable of. And once again, I'm excited to see how he does in attacking Leeds side. Now Cunha to Wolves. Now this is a loan. This is a good signing from Wolves. He can help with the lack of goals at the club. I believe they've only scored around 11 or 12. And now he's a good player. Likes to do some dribbling. He loves to take shots from far. Also likes to play those long balls. And also these things should benefit the Wolves team. So he will really help with adding these kind of things into the game. Now Depay to Atletico. This one is very, very close to being done. I believe this transfer is going to happen because Felix went to Chelsea and Simeone needs a replacement for Felix. So Depay would be a good one. And Depay's a great player on the ball. He also has great physicality, so he could shield the ball. And he did very well in the World Cup with Netherlands and showed his quality. So Depay doesn't get much playing time in Barca. So I think this move would be really good for him. Now Diaby to Arsenal. This would be an absolutely amazing signing if Arsenal were to sign him. And he's rapid, great dribbling, and great passing. Leverkusen are asking around 100 mil for him, which could be worth it. I do think he's a very good player with quality, and he could either start over Saka or Martinelli, but could also be a option to like maybe one game Diaby starts, another game Martinelli starts. Just depends. If one player gets tired, we could sub on Diaby instead of him, and with his pace he'll make an impact. But that's if Arsenal sign him. I do believe that he would fit well into this Arsenal team and would improve further under Arteta. Now Pedro Porro to Tottenham. Now this is a player that Tottenham were looking at throughout the whole of the transfer window, and they do need a right wing back. He's fast, good at crossing, good at dribbling, passing, and if they do sign him, he'll be an upgrade over Emerson. So we will see what happens in the next few days with this rumor. I think he would be great instead of Emerson, because Emerson, he's a bit like uncomfortable on the ball. Just crosses it almost all the time. Doesn't really play it into the midfield a lot. Just every time I see him going down the line, just crosses it. So Pedro Porro to Tottenham would be very beneficial to the team. And lastly, we got Rafinha to Arsenal. This would be a decent transfer if it were to happen, as he played in the Prem with Leeds before his transfer to Barca, and Barca are asking for 100 million for him, which in my opinion is too much for him. And he was a player in the World Cup that, in my opinion, lost the ball quite a bit for Brazil, and he would improve even more under Arteta if he did join us. So Arteta would help him with his game even more. And let's see what happens with this rumor. If I were to pick between Rafinha and Diaby, I would take Diaby in my opinion. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.